Master failure before it masters you. Most people say failure is a badge of honor. Protect it, live by it, and do what it takes to not be scrutinized, because the old adage, fail fast, fail forward, and hit home runs along the way. Well, fail fast and fail forward. In today's market, we cannot live by this alone, by this adage alone. Why? Because in today's market, a lot has changed. And especially when it comes to social media is a beast. And how we as entrepreneurs need to navigate social media in everything that we do today, it is scrutinized. So failure is no longer, we need to live in the old adage, but failure is fatal. It is fatal. It can scrutinize you to the point where your whole reputation can be lost. Your reputation protected. Your reputation is a badge of honor. So live by what you say, your actions, because they are going to mean the most. Your actions and in your message has to all be congruent. It has to sync. It has to, your message in your messaging everywhere on social has got to represent you as the brand. So failure can be fatal to one's reputation. And I want to talk about also the psychology. When it comes to the psychology of failure, how badly can it be? How badly can it go wrong? How badly does one's reputation matter the most? Well, that one wrong move, that one wrong deal, that one wrong misreputation of yourself can cost you so much that you have to regroup all over and start all over again. But when you do that, when you start all over again, it becomes costly. So you have to, in the beginning, start off in the right path, start off correctly so that you don't make the costly mistakes. Now, the mindset shift of the psychology of failure, when it comes to making mistakes, a wise man learns from others' mistakes, but a genius learns from mistakes of others. Where others have gone wrong, they've not built their business successfully, they've not cultivated an environment that is conducive in the business or in the organization, a wise man takes from what others have done and is quickly and able to rectify their mistakes so that they begin to build a successful business of their own. And this is what you need to do. This is what entrepreneurs have to do. We have to see what others have done, and we need to safeguard our reputation. We have to safeguard what we are doing. So use the tools, because we all have the tools that in our tool belt that we can use at any time. And so when it comes to the psychology of failure, it is very, very important what we do. And because when it comes to your brand is your badge of honor. Your brand truly matters as to who you are and the information that you are putting out there. When it comes to social media, it is a beast. And how do we navigate through the social media platforms? What needs to happen? What do we avoid doing? Because the psychology of failure is one thing, is failing in your business. A wise man fails, but it makes some mistakes, but it hits home runs along the way. And hitting home runs along the way is your success to what you are doing. How have you engineered structured your business so that you do not make those mistakes. And a genius learns from others' mistakes, and a genius hits home runs every single time because they have seen what others have done, and they are not going to repeat that mistake twice for themselves and in their business and in their organizations. So when it comes to the psychology of failure, it is underestimated that failure, it is fatal. We cannot afford to make a single mistake, and a single mistake can also cost you. A mistake made once still lives on online, and it still lives on because people are watching us. People are watching our every move, and they want us to fail. They want us to fall down and quit or give up. But a strong mind, a strong mindset individual does not do that, does not give in, does not quit. In spite of what is happening, a strong individual keeps on going and going and sees the success on his own terms. So the failure in the mistakes that you make is going to cost you, but be careful as to what in your actions and in your behavior and what information you put out there, because once it goes viral, that's the end of what you need. The least you need to be wary of is those mistakes that will cost you, will come to haunt you at some point in time. So when it goes viral, there's nothing we can do about it because people are out there to scrutinize. They're out there to watch. Are you going to fall down? And so I want to leave with you, when it comes to the psychology of failure, be careful as to what information you are putting out there. Your brand is everything. Lay your brand, hold with a badge of honor so you truly can be the individual who is strong. And when you have the badge of honor that is with you, is intact, you cannot go wrong because your brand is everything. Your brand is your representation of who you are, the individual, the accomplishments that you have had along the way. And so if you make one false move, one wrong move, one bad deal, investors are going to lose the confidence and they will not come back again. So be careful as to what you do and the information you put out there, but most of all, your brand is your representation of you, and hold with the badge of honor.